Next topic is electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. In case of phenol, the hydroxy group attached with the benzene ring will activate it toward electrophilic substitution, and it directed the incoming group at ortho and para position. Thus, phenol can readily undergo electrophilic substitution reaction. The activation effect of hydroxy group is so strong that usually in the electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction, the polysubstitution will occur. So let us explain why the hydroxy group attached with the benzene ring directed the substitution at ortho and para positions. So let us consider the resonating structure of the phenol. So in this case, the lone pair on the oxygen, it will take part in the resonance and formed the pi bond between oxygen and carbon of the ring, and this pi bond it will shift toward this side. So this carbon acquired negative charge and the pi bond will appear between oxygen and carbon of the ring. Then this lone pair it will take part in the pi bond formation, and this pi bond it will shift toward this side. Now this carbon having the lone pair of electron and fresh pi bond that will appear between these two carbon. Then this lone pair it will take part in pi bond formation, and this pi bond it will shift toward this side. Now this carbon having lone pair of electron and fresh pi bond that will appear between these two carbons. So it is very much clear from this resonating structure, due to the resonance, the electron density that will increase at ortho and para position relative to the meta position. In other words, aromatic ring get activated and further electrophilic substitution in the ring become easier than in benzene itself. So the electron density it will increase at ortho and para position as comparison to the meta position. Therefore, the substitution will occur at ortho and para position. The ortho and para directing influence of hydroxy group can also be explained in terms of relative stability of carbocation resulting from the ortho, meta and para attack. So let us discuss it. So in first case, the electrophile that will attack on the ortho position, in this case this pi bond it will shift toward this side, and the electrophile that will attack on this carbon. So the positive charge that will appear on this carbon to which oxygen will attached, and it is the structure number 1. So let us consider its resonating structure. Now this lone pair it will take part in the pi bond formation. So positive charge that now become on oxygen and ring of the carbon will having the pi bond. Then in next, now this pi bond it will shift toward this side. These two carbon having fresh carbon-carbon double bond and positive charge that will appear on this carbon. Then this pi bond it will shift toward these sides. The fresh carbon-carbon double bond that will appear in between these two carbon, and positive charge that comes on this carbon. So from structure number 1 to 4, these are the resonating structure for the ortho attack of the electrophile. Then similarly, in case of para attack, this pi bond it will shift toward this side, and electrophile that will attack on this carbon. Now this structure number 5 will get formed. It will having positive charge on this carbon. Now this pi bond it will shift toward this side, and fresh pi bond will formed between these two carbon, and positive charge that will appear on these carbons. Then this lone pair it will take part in the pi bond formations. So fresh double bond between oxygen and carbon will get formed, and positive charge that will comes on the oxygen. Then in next, now this pi bond it will shift toward this side. Now the fresh pi bond that will form between these two carbon, and positive charge that comes on this carbon. So from structure number 5 to 8, it can represent the resonating structure for the para attack. Now the case of the meta attack. Now this pi bond it will shift toward this side, and this electrophile that will attack on this carbon. So positive charge that comes on this carbon. Now this pi bond it will shift toward this side, and fresh pi bond that will appear between these two carbon, and positive charge that comes on it. Then this pi bond it will shift toward this side. Now the fresh pi bond that will appear between these two carbon, and positive charge that comes on this carbon. So structure number 9 to 11 are the resonating structure for the meta attack. So if we can compare resonating structure for ortho attack, para attack and meta attack, then in case of ortho attack, the structure number 2 that will having positive charge on the oxygen, and structure number 7 that will having positive charge on the oxygen. These are the most stable resonating structures. However, the carbocation resulting from meta attack does not having any structure in which positive charge that will appear on the oxygens. This means that the carbocation resulting from ortho and para attack are more stable than the carbocation resulting from the meta attack. Therefore, electrophilic substitution in phenol mainly occur at ortho and para position. So let us consider some typical electrophilic substitution reaction of phenol. The first one is the halogenation. In this case, phenol are treated with chlorine or bromine water, and it will give polyhalogen derivative in which all the hydrogen atom present at ortho position and para position are replaced by chlorine or bromine items. So in this case, phenol is treated with bromine water in the presence of polar solvent like water, and the halogenation that will occur at all the ortho and para position, and it will give 2,4,6 tribromophenol. So it is the bromination of the phenol in case of polar solvent. In fact, the reactivity of phenol toward halogenation is so great that a good leaving group such as sulfonic group, if present at ortho and para position, are replaced by halogen atom. So this reaction will showing that if either ortho or para position will already occupied by any good leaving group, then these group will replaced by the halogen. So in this case, the paraphenol sulfonic acid that will subjected to brominations, and all the position including the para position that will having the sulfonic group will replaced by the bromine atom. So again 2,4,6 tribromophenol will get formed. So it is the case of the halogenation in case of polar solvent. However, if we can required monohalogenation product, then the reaction is carried out in the presence of non-polar or less polar solvent such as carbon disulfide, chloroform, and carbon tetrachloride at low temperature. So in this case, phenol is treated with bromine in carbon bisulfite at low temperature, and the medium is non-polar. So in this case, two products will get formed. The first one is the 4-bromophenol and second one is the 2-bromophenol, and in this case 2-bromophenol is the minor product and 4-bromophenol that is the major product. The explanation for the formation of polyhalogenated product in case of polar solvent is due to that in case of aqueous solution, phenol ionized to form the phenoxide ion, and due to the presence of the negative charge, the oxygen of the phenoxide ion donated electron to the benzene ring to a large extent. As a result, the ring get highly activated and hence tri-substitution will occur. While in case of non-polar solvent, the ionization of phenol is greatly suppressed. As a result, the oxygen of hydroxy group donate electron to benzene ring only to a small extent. So in this case, only monosubstitution will occur. So it is all about the halogenations. Then next is the nitration. The nitration will occur in the presence of dilute nitric acid at 293 Kelvin. In this case, phenol will give mononitrophenol. So let us consider its example. Phenol that is treated with dilute nitric acid at 293 Kelvin. So in this case, 2-nitrophenol will get formed, which is the ortho product, and 4-nitrophenol will get formed, which is the para product. So in this case, the ortho product that is having the major product. So it is very much clear the yield of the mononitrophenol in this reaction is quite low, and it is due to the partial oxidation of the ring by the nitric acid. However, the yield of the mononitrophenol can be increased if the phenol first treated with nitrous acid and the nitrophenol thus obtained is oxidized with dilute nitric acid. The yield of the mono nitrophenol is substantially increased. So let us consider, in this case, phenol, first it is treated with nitrous acid and 4-nitrosophenol will get formed. Then this product, it is treated with dilute nitric acid, and in this case 4-nitrophenol will get formed, which will having a good yield. So it is reaction of phenol with dilute nitric acid, then reaction with concentrate nitric acid. In the presence of nitric acid and concentrate sulfuric acid, phenol will give 2,4,6-trinitrophenol, which is also called picric acid, and again in this case the yield is poor due to the oxidation of the phenol by the concentrate nitric acid. So phenol that is treated with concentrate nitric acid and concentrate sulfuric acid, again substitution will occur at ortho and para position, and it will give 2,4,6-trinitrophenol. Then another method for the synthesis of the picric acid. In this case, the picric acid is best prepared first by treating phenol with concentrate sulfuric acid at 373 Kelvin. When a mixture of 2-phenol sulfonic acid and 4-phenolic sulfonic acid is formed, this mixture is then treated with concentrate nitric acid to form the picric acid in about 90% yield. During this reaction, nitration with simultaneous replacement of the sulfonic acid group by the nitro group will occur. So let us consider the reaction, and phenol that is treated with first sulfuric acid at 373 Kelvin, and it will give 2-phenolic sulfonic acid and 4-phenol sulfonic acids. Then this mixture, it is treated with concentrate nitric acid, and it will give 2,4,6-trinitrophenol, which will having near about 90% yield. So it is all about the nitration of the phenol. Then next is the sulfonation. The sulfonation of phenol involves the treatment with concentrate sulfuric acid, and it will give a mixture of ortho and para isomer. If the sulfonation is carried out at low temperature, that is in between 288 to 293 Kelvin, then ortho isomer will predominate and it will give 2-phenol sulfonic acids. And if the sulfonation is carried out at high temperature, it is at 373 Kelvin, then para isomer is the chief product. So 4-phenol sulfonic acid will get formed. Further, if we can heat 2-phenol sulfonic acid to temperature 373 Kelvin, then it will give thermodynamically more stable 4-phenol sulfonic acids. So it is very much clear, in case of sulfonation, the temperature will play the major role. So at low temperature, ortho product will predominate, and at high temperature, the para product will dominate. So it is all about the sulfonation of the phenol.